Welcome to the Take 5 with Fenimore Series. We are joined today by Bill McCartan, Senior Director. Bill, thank you for joining us today.
Rachel, it's an honor and a privilege. Thanks for having me.
So to start, can you share a little bit about your background and role at Fenimore?
I've been 36 years in the financial service industry. A long, strange trip it's been, believe me. I spent about 8 years as an institutional bond salesperson. I ran a regional trust company for about a decade, and then I've been in a sales and marketing function here at Fenimore for the past 18 years.
What is the hardest lesson you've ever learned about investing?
The hardest lesson I've ever learned about investing is that emotion is the enemy. And a long time ago, before I was an employee, I hired Fenimore to manage my assets. So that kind of took away the problem for me, but I think for many investors, the issue is emotions.
If you didn't work in financial services, what would be your profession and why?
If I didn't work in financial services, I'm pretty sure I'd be a teacher. And the reason I say that, I think there's two commonalities between the two professions. The first is that in financial services, at least in sales and marketing, and in teaching, a lot of it is missionary work. It's straight out missionary work. And the second commonality is, I think, to be successful at either teaching or sales and marketing, you have to be a great influencer, and you have to focus on becoming a better influencer. So I think because of the missionary work aspect and the need to influence, I'm pretty sure I'd be a teacher.
What is the best advice you've ever received about investing?
The best advice I've received about investing is to be contrarian, to buy when others are selling and to sell when others are buying.
What is your favorite activity outside of investing?
Well, my wife Kath and I have a lot of varied interests. We're both runners, so we enjoy running and working out, and we enjoy spending time with our grandchildren.
What do you like most about working at Fenimore?
The beauty of Fenimore is we have a great team, very collaborative, and you take that, and I added on to the fact that in my role, I get to work with all sorts of prospective investors throughout the country. Institutional investors, intermediaries, individual investors. And over the years, I've just created what have evolved from professional relationships to professional and personal relationships. They've all been very, very rewarding. And to have had the opportunity to do that has truly been a blessing in my life.
What keeps you motivated, particularly in the last year?
You know, this is an interesting question. In many ways, the last year hasn't been different. I mean, motivation is very much a personal thing. And for me, it's a constant aim on personal and professional development. So the pandemic really didn't bump that off track at all. And from a Fenimore standpoint, I mean, I genuinely care for and like my partners at Fenimore, our stakeholders at Fenimore. And it's a genuine, I should say, sense of care for our partners at Fenimore and our constituents.
What makes Fenimore different?
This is the easiest question of all of them, and that is consistency and continuity as it relates to the personnel and as it relates to our investment process.
The Take 5 with Fenimore series is brought to you by Fenimore Asset Management. To learn more about Fenimore Asset Management and to view important disclosures, please visit us online at www.fenimoreasset.com.